Dave's watching on YouTube, and his opinion's different on whether Greg is going to be turn this whole thing around and bring us to a January 1 bowl game, a Rose Bowl, whatever the case might be. What's the difference that you've seen in him the second time around? And you said you spent a little time watching your brother play for him. I've noticed a difference. He's talked to me about that quite a bit. Have you seen the difference in him at all, or do you remember much when he was first here?
Oh yeah, honestly, I followed it really closely, and opportunity I ever had to listen to him speak and things like that. And, one of the things that I've always thought was amazing about him when he was here the first time. For the most part, I was an assistant coach, but the guy's so committed to it that I always felt like it just sounds crazy to be able to just call the head coach at Rutgers, but he was that good to me always. Had some good players, so I understand that. But
I take those calls too.
Yeah, right. So, but I think that so I actually spent a lot of time. I used to come down and watch practice when Anthony was playing, when Teal was playing. So, I spent a lot of time down here. Then my brother coached here, but that was after Coach left. So, the one thing he's talked about is, almost like his goal and his purpose, the goal to win a national championship, but the purpose to make a difference in kids' lives and to really be an incredible mentor to our kids. I think there's a lot of value in that. I think that's really what it's all about. And I believe that if kids know that you love them, you could coach them hard. If kids know that you care about them and that it's more than football, then, they're going to open up and they're going to be willing to be pushed. And he's going to push them, I'm sure. We haven't been on the field yet, but, there's no way around it, right? There's no way around hard work. I don't think you win national championships, Anthony, without putting in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. So
correct.
I think that, but, what is different is he's making at least what he says, I wasn't in the meetings every day, but what he says, that's probably the biggest difference, that making sure it's a concerted effort as a purpose to be an incredible mentor to kids. Honestly, from the outside, I've always thought he was that, but, I'm sure we all have things that we feel like we can get better at. And, I guess that's a major thing that I think, might help get you over the top. Obviously we have a ways to go. We got a lot of work to do and we haven't even been on the field yet together. So, as a team, so there's a lot of work to do, but I don't think the goal has changed. I think his goal has always been to win a national championship at Rutgers. And, I don't think that changes, but the way to get there maybe changes a little bit, the method, on a day-to-day basis.